So that's what we have. We have two twins that's inside her, and as those two are growing, she hears this conversation that they're having inside her. They're having almost an argument. One says that he's going to come out the natural way, and he's ready to come out. And the other one says, I see light through this other part, and I'm just going to go through this part. And as the first boy is being born, the right-handed twin, he tells his brother, as his brother is still inside the womb, not to go out that other way. The way that he sees daylight coming through, he tells him that it will end up killing our mom if you do that. So he's born the normal way, and the left-handed twin, or Flinty, or Squeezcla, doesn't listen to his brother and comes out under her arm. And when he does that, he ends up killing her in the process while she's having birth. So they both come out and they're both alive, but their mom has passed now. And of course, the grandmother is somewhere nearby and wants to know what happened. And Flinty, or left-handed twin, or Squeezcla, tells his grandmother that it wasn't him that came out and under her arm, it was her brother that did that, and he's the one that killed their mother, or her daughter. And she believes him. And from here on out, almost until the end of the story, I think, she holds this grudge against this right-handed twin because she believes that the left-handed twin is telling her the truth, that the right-handed twin was the one that came out and killed their mother through birth. So the left-handed twin is already up to no good. He's already blaming somebody for what he did. When they bury their mother, the reason why we call the earth Mother Earth is because of Sky Woman's daughter. And she passes to give birth to these twins in our story. And the way that I was taught, in her grave, when she passes after they bury her, that there are things that grow specifically out of different parts of her body. So out of her head area grows the tobacco, or our original tobacco, Oyam Waumwe. And out of her breast grow the onaste, or onast, or corn, or white corn. And out of her stomach area grows the unsla, or the squash. The beans end up growing out from her fingers or her hands, or osahed. And then they talk about one thing that's funny to me. I don't know, it's probably not funny to anybody else, but it's funny to me. They talk about potatoes growing from her feet.
It's funny to him.
See? But yeah, some, people talk about spuds in your toes or something. I don't know, it's just kind of funny to me. But anyways. Yeah, so spuds are growing from her feet. I think that's about it. That's what I've heard that grows from the grave of the Sky Woman, or from the grave of the Sky Woman's daughter. So we refer to our Mother Earth as this woman here after they buried her. Okay, we have your right-handed twins creating things. He's creating berries, and it looks like he's got some wild grapes there, right? And then Squeezcla decides to create thorns on all the things that his brother's creating. So his brother creates roses and pretty flowers, and his brother puts thorns all over them. And his brother creates the waterways and rivers and streams and lakes. And his brother decides to throw rocks in them and change the currents up so that there's rapids and people can't travel on them so easily. The right-handed twin creates our ever-growing trees, our evergreen trees. Looks like he's got the water going already there, some grass. And his brother's creating thorny stuff, probably some poison oak or something there. I don't know. The right-handed twin's creating more four-legged. He's preparing this land for the humans, so he can create humans, and they'll have everything they need. So Wiskala creates wolves, and I think he does bats, and one of the stories he does monkeys too. But like he's trying his best to create things like his brother did. So he sees how his brother created things, and he finds out how his brother creates things, and he tries to do it, and it's just a little bit off every time he does it. So when he's trying to create humans, he ends up creating monkeys and jumps away and climbs up into the trees and doesn't come down. And he's trying to create birds, ends up with a bat, and the bat flies away and never comes back. And I think when his brother was doing deer, he ends up creating wolves to chase the deer around, I guess. But there's a certain balance to it, right? There's not right or wrong, or one's bad and one's good necessarily. Because if you think about nature, everything has its own checks and balances. Like in every ecosystem, there's something that keeps one of the species from going out of control and taking over, so that everything will have something to eat and place to live and all those things. So it's kind of a balance thing. And if it was easy, it would be boring here if it was always easy. If it was like the celestial tree, you just go outside and pick something to eat. You don't have to go to the grocery store or nothing. Okay, this guy's creating some more water here, right-handed twin. And here he's throwing some rocks in, his brother created. So he can create rapids. And one of the things I heard was his right-handed twin creates the rivers. And when he created the rivers, he created them with two currents. So it was a two-way road. And you could get in on one side and go up, or you could cross over and get on the other side and go back down. And when his brother got a hold of that, he said, oh no, this isn't going to work. And he stopped those currents from happening, so there's only one way current can come through now. I thought it was kind of interesting. His right-handed twin creates the birds. Left-handed twin creates, looks like a buzzard, trying to create maybe an eagle or something. So he puts thorns on the roses of his brother's creation. So his brother's kind of getting annoyed by him. And he says, hey, what are you doing all this stuff that I'm doing? You're kind of messing things up here. I'm trying to get things ready for these humans to come so they'll be happy and they'll have everything they need. And his brother says, well, I'm just as powerful and I can create things just as good as you do, and blah, blah, blah. So they decide to have a competition. And the first thing they do is play what I hear, the Peachstone game. There it is. The Peachstone game they play first, and they go on and on for I think a couple days, and nobody can win. So they decide to play lacrosse. And they play lacrosse for quite some time. They play lacrosse for a long time. One of the things that I heard, that when they're playing lacrosse, that these beings, these two twins, are so big in creation we don't understand them, how big they are. I've heard that while they're playing lacrosse, when they stop and they start again, they're pushing the land back. And there's two different big mountain ranges in the United States, right? So there's the Rocky Mountains out west, and then there's the Appalachian Mountains out east, and the Smoky Mountains. So one of the versions of the story is that when they started and stopped so quick that they pushed the land so much that they formed these mountains. So each side of the Rocky Mountains is like where the goal would be for the left-handed twin, and the Appalachian Mountains are where the goal would be for the right-handed twin. So when you think about how big of a game and how big these beings actually were, they're playing with basically the whole Mississippi Valley or something, all the way down through Kansas and Colorado. So yeah, these guys were big, big beings. So neither of them couldn't beat the other one in the lacrosse game. They played for days, and they both got kind of frustrated. And so Wiskala picks up a stick, and he says, I'm just going to hit you with a stick and get this over with. And the right-handed twin says, well, over here I got me some deer antlers. So what happens is the right-handed twin ends up hitting the left-handed twin with them deer antlers. And some say that he dies, and some say that he's just knocked out, or he's passed out or something. And he puts him on this raft and pushes him out into the ocean to the east. pushes them out towards the big oceans. And one of the stories, it talks about two different islands. So it could be talking about the UK and, you know, Europe on that side. So he pushes them out. Let's see what happens next. Okay. So he pushes them out, and there's an agreement that happens. I'm not sure how or when or where this happens, but they both agree. The right-handed twin tells the left-handed twin that we can have equal power, but you're going to have your power during the nighttime. And I'm going to have my power during the daytime. So a lot of times, you'll hear our elders say that you're not supposed to be outside running around at night. And that's because of Soiskala. They say that there's different things that are out there at night that do you harm. Especially the spirits. If you're running around at night, you can disturb them, because that's their time. So listen to your parents. Come in before dark. Geez, there's so much more. I feel bad that I'm not giving you guys more, because the elder brother of the sun is in there too. The elder brother of the sun is the elder brother that was up in the sky with the elder woman, or sky woman's mom. And they call upon him towards the end of the story to provide light for the daytime. And the grandmother ends up becoming our grandmother Moon. So grandmother Moon is out during the nighttime, and our elder brother is out during the daytime. And they both work together to help things grow and to help us be happy as humans here.